somebody to come on and watch. I see somebody showed up here. Thanks for stopping by. Moving this Morton building over on my place. Yeah. Good morning, Angie. I have my GoPro. I've been recording a little bit of this, but I thought it'd be funner doing it live. Try and get it all on alive. Thanks for joining me. Over here, they had to steer it around the corner of this building, and there's a big tree just right there. They had to bring the front end this way and the back end that way. Missed the tree and missed the corner of that building. It's kind of an incline going up this drive here to get up on the highway. Good morning, Gathered Together Homestead. Good morning, Humphrey Homestead. Hey, SD Mountain Man. They only have to move it just right down the highway here. You might be able to see my mailbox. There's a black mailbox right down there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of far away, but a couple hundred yards down the highway is all. And then move it across up my driveway and across in front of my house where my garden's going to be. Good morning, Chuck. Good morning, Food Forest. Hey, Roland. Glad all of you come on here to join me and watch this adventure of this building being moved. As they come up out of this, where the building was right down there, it's an incline. It's an incline coming uphill, but then the highway slopes downhill as they come up on it. See, that fifth wheel plate lifts up. That post was going to drag. They also got those cylinders that they can tip them left and right. See, he's lifting it up to clear the ground there so those posts don't drag. Like I'm sliding that ditch.
Unlock the differential. Okay, hold it.
guys are getting to witness history being made right here. I've been on my place. I've owned my place for about 28 years now. There used to be a house that sat right over here, and then right next to it was that crib style barn that I tore down. And this Morton building sat over here. It had been here ever since I bought this place, so I don't know, it's all of 30 years old or probably older. So I never dreamed in my wildest dreams that I'd eventually own this building. I always thought it was a nice building sitting down there. And the farmer that owned it, he never did use it. It just sat empty, had dirt floor, but he never used it for anything. I don't even think he parked his tractor in there or nothing. This building right over here, a lot of you know, I get to tear that down too. I got that from the DNR when I got the bid on the Morton. He said I get that. So this will be coming down. I'm going to save all that corrugated tin on it. You might be able to see the rust on there, that patina. I'm going to be taking that down. I'll be using it. I'm thinking about building a little cabin-like tiny house in the inside of this Morton, this back 9 feet. So if I do that, it's going to be approximately 9 feet wide and 36 feet long. Put a couple little lofts in it, and a bedroom, a little kitchen, and a living room. That's one of my future plans. He's driving right down the ditch to get the thing that's kind of flat. I'll be honest, it's come up out of this hill and on the highway so far, it's come up a lot easier than I imagine it. These guys know what they're doing, that's for sure. We had rain in the forecast, but we just gotten a real light sprinkle last night, so it didn't do much. And I'm thankful for that. I'm just going to walk up the highway right behind this. You'll get a shot of them taking it in my driveway. One good thing about my driveway, a lot of you don't know, but the house I have on my property, I moved it in there also when I bought my place. There's an older house, and I lived in it for quite a few years and always wanted to build a new house, and I ended up finding a nice one that I was able to move in on my property. And this guy that's doing the moving of this building, he had just started working for another house mover at the time that actually moved my house, and my house was the third project that he got a help on. And about a year and a half, 2 years later, he decided to do that himself and start moving buildings himself. That's how he got started. He worked for a house mover, and then he decided to go on his own. Since then, that particular house mover had a younger guy that was working for him that was in the process of buying him out. And he got him bought out, and he moved houses for just a few years, and then he gave it up. And this guy here bought all his equipment. This guy's been going strong, moving stuff. He moved a great big barn for my brother here 2-3 months ago. I'm gonna get up here and get around the front so you guys can see him actually turn into my driveway. They'll probably go right over the top of my mailbox. I was recording a little bit earlier with my GoPro and I decided to go live. And the guy that's moving my building, his name's Dale. He works in sandals. They're trying to move my mailbox, but I don't think they're gonna. Anyways, he works in sandals. And I said, you wear sandals all the time? He says, when it's 35. He says, when it's 35 or warmer, he says he wears sandals. He says, see, I got all my toes. He says, most people can't dance. He says, I can dance. He says, so. Get up here, trying to get the job, they turn into the driveway. Sorry about the shakiness of the camera. The county the county put a culvert in this because this is just a field here where my house is at, and they put an extra long culvert in there. They put a 50-footer, so he does have a really wide driveway. That grass area clear over, he can drive on any of that. Morning, Twin Brooks Acres. I'm sorry if I haven't said hi to everybody that's come on. They're honestly making this look too easy. Shows you the experience they've had. This building's 36 wide and 45 long. And it's 14-foot walls. Should have taken them small trees down right there. He's scraping against them, ain't gonna hurt it. Small branches are bending over. I got an old 2-row planter down there. Those posts are just missing it. Yeah, it is crazy how they make it look easy. This will be the second Second building I had moved. My house was the first one. And now this building. I have 23 acres, just shy of 23 acres. And I have an old house down on the corner of the property by the highway. And then I come up with a house that could be moved, and my wife and I purchased it and had it moved in on our place. I still have the old house sitting down on the corner, needs torn down. I store a lot of my junk down there. I've had little glimpses of it in some videos, but it's such a eyesore down there, as my wife calls it, so she gets mad and doesn't want me showing any of that video, and I told her that's just reality. I said I don't want to be phony. Let people see how it is. I just tell her not everybody's gonna like you. Yeah, tell them not to make it look so easy. They're overpaid. Yeah, that's true. He's standing over there. I should tell him that. Say, you made it look so easy. I don't think I should pay you as much. You should give me a discount because you made it look so easy. That's just a pile of weeds. It'll push over.
Didn't want to get down in that hole.
Yeah, be in the truck like that, one axle up, another one down or something.
Yeah, and easier to make.
Make the corner right. I'm live.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, because I have a YouTube channel. But anyhow, the guy used to tell me, somebody said on there, said something about you make it look too easy.
Yeah.
That maybe you shouldn't charge so much, is what they said.
No, it's the other way around. If you're struggling, then you shouldn't get paid nothing. That's the truth.
Yeah.
You don't have the equipment,
Right.
then you're just going to struggle, and you don't have to get paid much.
That's
because
right.
You don't have the overhead. Believe me, I got some overhead.
Yeah, I know.
$500,000.
The lady that said that they had 2 buildings moved on their property,
Yep.
she said. I'm glad I put rock on my driveway last fall. It was getting pretty rough, and I brought in 3 semi-loads and put on here. I know, that's what my wife said. She says, we gotta get 3 more. She says, we gotta get at least 3 semi-loads for that driveway, and she wants to get another one for this one, because there's some spots like that down at the bottom that are kind of bad.
I got 10 semi-loads left.
Yeah? What's that? Oh, my ring? A lot of people comment on that.
I had a big stone one like that at one time when I lost it.
Yeah.
It was red and black.
My wife thinks it's a kind of gaudy looking or something, and I said, I like my ring. And a lot of my
Cool.
YouTube friends, they comment on it.
Yeah.
They're going to be coming right across here, and it's going to be put right over there. My little pigs are out. Rooting around, learning to eat, and get through that panel. Yeah.
They usually do.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute.
I was out here moving stuff out of this area right here. As you can see, my skid loader's over there, my rake for my walk-behind tractor baler. Well, there's my tractor and my chipper shredder. My baler's right here on the edge of my yard, and there's the trailer I pull behind the walk-behind tractor. My garden's going to be out in this area. I've been putting off tilling it up because I knew they were going to be moving this building. And he had a couple cancellations for other buildings he's going to move. They didn't have concrete poured. So he called Wednesday late in the afternoon, early evening, and said I'll be there tomorrow and get it in the air. And Friday I'm moving it, and Saturday I'll plant it in the ground. Auger the holes and get it in the ground. There's a house I had moved in on our property. Big 2-story house. Some of you have already seen it in my videos. A year ago I had basically no reception here. I wouldn't be able to do a live. They've started getting a few more cell towers up in my area, so.
This would be a nice upgrade for the chickens.
Yeah, well. Yeah, my broiler's in here. I just moved this little hip roof Quonset. I had this sitting on a trailer, and I finally got it off the trailer. I had my son come over and we welded that tubing frame. I had a friend weld together several years back before I had my welder. We got that welded on there because it just made a lightweight angle iron, and I had it resting on some posts, and the posts rotted off and it fell to the ground in the back, off the back end of the trailer, and those sides are bent. Well, you can see that it's kind of messed up. I'll show you here real quick. Kind of messed up there, but so put that on there to strengthen it. Got off my trailer. There's my granary building that I'm turning into a cabin. I haven't been working on it lately. I got to get back on that project, but I got to get my potatoes in the ground first. Then I'm going to start working on that and get that moved up in my timber area once I get the roof done. It's going to be moved right back into there is where it's going. There's a post there and a post there. That'll be the two front corners. It's going to be that way. Good morning, Miss Lee. We're gonna have to swing up here and then back it in. That's a little patch of alfalfa behind my house. This was alfalfa, it's weedy. Sorry about that, buffering. There's some lumber from the barn. That's some lumber from that barn I tore down. That's something else I gotta get working on and finish tearing that apart. There's my son-in-law, Chris.
Finally got it.
Yeah. Did you work this morning?
No.
No?
No. No. We got over 40 hours, so you don't want to miss a whole overtime.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Gonna bring it up this way.
Yeah. Bring it up this way somewhat. They can steer them. That's what's nice is that they can swing that back end around and pull the truck up. Don't have to pull clear up, but a ways to swing the back end around and steer it in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got it out across the road. I
Yeah,
was recording. I'm live on
Yeah.
my, yeah.
Okay. You got people watching?
Yep, I do. Nine people on here and 9 thumbs up right now. Yeah, see, they're turning those axles again, steering
Okay.
the rear wheel steering. I call it. You use come-alongs to turn the tongues on them dollies.
Good thing you know what's going on under there.
Yeah.
You know, we're coming down that road, guys, like, yeah, they're moving out. Like, I think it's already out. Got it closer, seen us up on the road. Most are good still, huh?
Well, this one with the concrete, that one's the most rotted one.
Okay.
It's got a pretty bad spot in it, but
Like you said, it's on your property.
yeah, hasn't fallen down yet.
No, I know.
Hey, how strong are you? Can you move that
Watchman?
Ringer washing machine? Be careful because it's a good one, but set it back past that fence. I might be able to help you lift a little bit.
It didn't rain.
Need help? Just set it by that stove there if you can. Anywhere, yeah, anywhere there, Chris. Thank you.
Yeah.
Pants are dirty now.
Yeah, it's alright. I gotta change to get home, head to the city.
You know where I set this post here and this post here?
Uh-huh.
It don't, when I measured it out and I staked it out and just looking, I thought, that it looks longer, like it should be further back.
Right.
You know what I mean? But because you stare at the building looks so huge, especially when it's up in the air like that.
Right.
Once I get this building in here, I'm gonna fence off an area over there. I'm gonna move that hip roof Quonset deal over here and get a fence up and maybe put some goats over here.
Yeah.
Wanting to get a milk goat.
Heck yeah.
Found one on Craigslist, but
Did you?
I haven't called about it yet. Hopefully they still have it. Looked like a pretty nice goat. They're getting about a gallon of milk a day off of it.
Really?
So yeah.
Pretty good. Only way the price is.
Look at that wheel was off the ground.
I see that.
Oh man, really torquing that jack. That's a lot of pressure on them
Oh, yeah.
cylinders. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's no wonder those seals get bad and they start leaking. Look how they're just spinning that right in place. That's why that rear wheel steering, they turn them dollies. See, the wheel's off the ground there. The back wheels are, at least on this side. They just spin it around and they'll jack them that way and then they'll back it in here. They'll get the wheels turned.
These are the same people that moved your house?
He worked for Move You Incorporated, or that was Dwayne Thompson.
Okay.
he worked for him. My house was the third project he was on moving. They moved 2 other buildings or houses. Actually, I think it moved 2 houses out of Holly Springs. One was his house and one was his mom and dad's house, and then mine was the third house out of there.
Okay.
And so he helped move his house, and then he helped move his mom and dad's house, and then he helped move my house. They all 3 come right out of Holly Springs. So yeah, my house was the third project when he worked for that guy. And worked for him for about a couple years, and then he decided to go on his own.
That's perfect.
And then since then, well, that Tim was buying Dwayne Thompson out, and Tim, this guy's first name was Tim. He was buying Dwayne out, in the process of buying him out. Well, then, because Dwayne was old, retired, or whatever, or going to retire, so he sold it to Tim, and Tim done it just for a few years, and then he gave it up. And Dale bought all of Tim's equipment then, which was originally Dwayne Thompson's.
Right.
It had concrete on it, but it was pretty solid. That one's a little bad, you know, up top the edge, but not real bad. The worst one is that first one right by the door, and then that corner post.
I think it's awesome.
I'm glad they left the posts and didn't cut them off where like Tucker did. Well, Tucker's building was small. Otherwise, I've been putting concrete pilings down, you know, auger and hole and putting them tubes, sonic tubes in Morton. That's around. Yeah. Yeah. I was telling somebody that, made a comment that my son-in-law does concrete, that he works for a pro. Does the finished floors like he, does the coloring of them and all that stuff. Yes, a YouTube friend of mine, he was working on a floor, it was a concrete floor, well, it's covered with carpet, you know, but it's a concrete floor. Well, he took carpet up, there's a big crack in it, and it's uneven like this, you know. He had to grind it down, try and level that off because he's putting a laminate flooring down. Now they're trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're putting. Sorry about that, guys. Lost connection there. There, they're using that. Yeah, see, they're rotating them around. They tilt that dolly off the ground there and spin it from this side. They're going to steer it into where they want it. Lost you guys again. Just hang in there. It'll keep reconnecting when I drop. I'm not sure how long it's going to take here, but I think my battery might be getting low on my phone, so I guess we'll just hang in there until my phone